can't believe my eyes. You're jumping me. You gotta be FFXIV.
I want you to know that I'd been sitting at my computer trying to find the energy to stream for like an hour, and I kept getting distracted because I couldn't stop thinking about that video.
アイズンのバッドフーミーママ10オブゼムタングスヨーレイワンディオスミオハロ3コーク&フライス
Awesome. Thank you for the subscribe B. Thank you. Sorry, I if you can't tell, I'm very incredibly low energy. Haro tsuri koku and fries.
This is my energy. Take all that I have. Defeat Majin Buu. I mean play FF14.
Thank you for the subscribe B scrubbin'. But yeah, I am very, very tired. So today's stream will probably be pretty short. But for those who don't know, I've been very sick lately. I don't know with what. It's not something I've ever really felt before. I've been having splitting headaches and a lot of nausea. And I feel fine today. I definitely feel fine today. I'm just very tired. But I mean, I don't have a headache. This is the first time I haven't had a headache in like over a week, I think. Well, I have like a slight headache, but not like a noticeable one. I always have some sort of headache. You need to get better so you can continue being gay in Tomodachi life. Why did that get blocked? Could be the switch to injections. Can that do that? Is that a thing that can happen? I really hope that's not what it is. That would suck. Do you know what a Baconator fund is? What? Is this real? Oh my god. Jesus Christ, man! Thank you for the fucking gifted subscribies. Jesus Christ. This is a Baconator fun. What the hell? Thank you. That is very, very kind. You did not need to do that, but I very much appreciate it. Realistically, it will not go towards a bacon. Well, maybe it'll go towards a Baconator, but we'll see if I end up needing more doctor's visits after Tuesdays. But what was I talking about? If mine was blocked, maybe it's because it's my first time watching. No, Automod is just homophobic. So if you call someone gay or say someone's gay, they're like, can't talk about that. Man. I don't know if I'm ever going to return to Tomodachi life, though. I don't know how much I talked about this on stream, but I just got bored so fast in that game. It felt like every time I streamed, the same thing was happening over and over again. I kept adding characters, trying to diversify their personalities, and I kept getting the same personalities anyway. And I don't know. Yooree, you're gay, didn't get automated. Maybe it's because you have a subscribee now. And they're like, oh, you gave Bezos money, therefore you can't be evil. I don't know. But yeah, I it's really upsetting because like Tomodachi Life, it was doing really well on the YouTube. And it was a fun series for like a bit. But then it's like, I feel like the past 2 times I streamed it, it was just the same thing again and again. And I kind of just like even the last couple times I streamed it, I was kind of dreading playing it because it got so boring. But yeah, I think someone I can't remember where it was, but someone made an analogy of the new Tomodachi Life where they're like the old game was just kind of like these really sudden. Okay, yeah, this sound is getting really annoying. Hold on. Someone's doing crafting like right next to me. There we go. Okay, someone's doing crafting over there too. It's fine. But yeah, it's the old game was just all these sporadic random ass events completely out of your control, so they're always like something very surprising and funny. And the new game is just kind of Mad Libs the game. It's just like weird character A says to weird character B, who is wearing weird t-shirt, weird thing A is weird thing B. And it's like, that's the joke, is that they said like they're wearing a shirt that says balls, and then they say gay sex, and then you clap. And it's like, that's only entertaining for so long, you know? So yeah, it's unfortunate. I definitely got a lot more mileage out of the original game. But yeah, like I think it has whatchamacallit, oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Value is just not, it's just not for me, I think. You just have a different flavor of autism, that's fair. What do you mean? I don't get it. I do think playing Miitopia would be a fun series, though. Because I do like the Mii games. I think Miis are such a fun concept. And so Yooree and Zoe never got together. It's okay. Never mind, I can't say that. I almost sporadically said something not okay. I was drawing her last night. That's all I'll say. People weren't grinding the 3DS games, so it's how New Horizons got most of its gameplay drained in a short period. There are other issues, but that's one of the many. I don't know, because I wasn't playing it very often. I only played it a few hours a week. Like, I was playing it so much less than every other person who's been streaming it. And I still felt like by stream 2, I was already getting like the same things happening over and over. It was also weird. I complained about this before too. But I also like everybody I know complain, or everybody I see online. Wait, down bad emote. That's bad. That's not a good emote to have. We got a freaking hype chest. I forgot to share it. But yeah, like, everyone I see online complains that Miis get in relationships way too easy, and y'all know that was not the case for me. Nobody was falling in love, and like the two people that had, or like the two couples that had, just weren't doing shit about it. So it was like, yeah, all right. It's like, I literally would love anything to happen right now, but it just wasn't. I think New Horizons, was also, I think New Horizons had other issues other than just the content was grinded out. I think New Horizons was a very wide puddle. Every previous Animal Crossing game, or not wide puddle, sorry. Well, yeah, a wide puddle, or like yeah. So like every previous Animal Crossing game was like a narrow trench. You know, it was like a small surface, but it was really deep. And the New Horizons was just like, it looked like a lake, but it was only an inch deep. Wide puddle versus deep pond, yeah. So it's like there were like all the villagers didn't really have personalities. Their personality types just dictated, you know, everything about them. And if you're like me and you had personality types that you typically liked, half of your villagers said the exact same lines word for word to you. Which was like never really a thing in previous games. The like friendship system is very, very basic. You kind of don't even realize the characters technically grow at all, like, or change at all. Another analogy I saw was like New Horizons is more like old Animal Crossing's more of a living sim, and then New Horizons is like a diorama maker, which I think has its own value. It's just not what I look for in Animal Crossing. But yeah, I still think the Japanese GameCube version is probably the like uncontested best Animal Crossing. Maybe New Leaf. But City Folk was always my favorite, but I do recognize City Folk has a lot of glaring issues. Like decay. I don't know why they do that in that game. Well, I do know why. It's to fight people from doing time travel. But then it's like, if you played City Folk for multiple years like I did, your town just looks like shit after a few years and there's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, I feel like a lot of aspects of Animal Crossing need complete overhauls. Bug catching, fishing need to be different. Main problem is there's not enough to do in a single day, so it's easier just time travel to the next day and keep playing. Yeah, that's how I felt in New Horizons for sure. New Horizons has a lot of issues, which are very much not helped by people playing it all day, every day for like a month or more. Yeah, well, I think also it kind of comes down to like games have just transformed so much. Because especially like in the realm of like content creation, right? Like streamers are such a common thing. We could probably like switch to the game. We were going to do dailies, but at this point, whatever. But yeah, like I think you know, it's just like picking up a game for just like a half hour isn't really a thing a lot of people do anymore. And especially since like content creation, like streamers especially, are like such a big portion of like the audience, whether it's people who stream or people who watch streams. It's like you kind of just intrinsically are going to play that sort of game hours at a time. So it's like, well, shit, I gotta time travel to do more than that. But yeah, I think a big issue I had with like early New Horizons is just like there were a lot of like kind of, I don't know if rudimentary is the word. I don't actually know what that word means, but like very weird moments throughout the tutorial, like the first week of the game, where they're just like, oh, I mean, there's really no reason for us to say you're not allowed to do anything else today. We're just going to tell you you can't do anything else today. And then you're like, well, shit. I feel like I've been playing for an hour, you know? So what's going on over here? Wow, this is crazy. What song is this? Somebody tell me. Go Go Power Rangers. Thank you. Alright, so what are we doing? Remember when Nintendo gave you remember to take breaks reminders? Do they not do that anymore? I know they did that a lot in the 3DS because they like assumed anyone would actually be using the 3D for more than like to turn it on for 2 seconds and go, oh, how novel. Oh, dude, check this out, by the way. Hold up. Big things happen. Big things happening. Huh, I gotta add them to my favorites. Where are they? Oh, all right. There we go. All right, so I got 2 new minions. So check this out. I got the Dwarf Rabbits. Oh, whoops, wrong button. Dwarf Rabbit. I've been wanting this minion for so long, and I didn't know you could just buy it on the market, and it was pretty cheap. So we got the Dwarf Rabbits. And then a guy who wasn't cheap, let me tell you, was this little freak here. Where is he? The gimme kitten. There he is. So this is based on, maybe my favorite enemy in all of Final Fantasy, the Gimme Cat from Final Fantasy IX. Little Gangnam Style kitty. He's not even Gangnam styling. But yeah, he's freaking epic. Why were you looking at me? But this guy was very expensive. But I think I'm gonna use the Dwarf Bunny for a bit. Because it's been too long since I've waited. Snile so sneakily. But yeah, he's so sick. I love the Gimme Cat. Alright. Anyway, what are we doing today? I was thinking I'll do White Mage. Should we do some White Mage? Should we do some healing stuff? Should we learn how to heal? Or should we just do some triple triad? What are we feeling? Because it'd be nice to be able to start doing White Mage. White Mage Wednesday. It is Wednesday. You're not wrong. The joy of Pictomancy. Oh, shit. If I had Dawn Trail, I could just play Pictomancer now. That's crazy. Alright. Conjurer. There we go. Anyway, this was the outfit I had for Realm Reborn. And I think Heavensward too. I'm absolutely in love with this outfit. So much. I think it's so cool. I fully believed you for a second. Yeah. But yeah, it's very cute. This directly inspired Kiyomi's current outfit, by the way. Her little like shoulder cape and like shoulder armor plate combination was like pretty much straight up taken from this outfit. There was a short time period where this in general kind of looked like her full design, but I didn't really like it very much, so I changed it to the kind of like half kimono, half idol looking thing. Anyway, yeah, so I got Conjure up to level 34. So we get to start a freaking White Mage quest. White Mage Ruzunde. So true. Also, hello, Troy. I just realized I didn't even do hellos today. Hello. I was so like out of it. And I just am out of it. Also, there are people talking outside my door. I apologize if that's picking up on the microphone. Wait. Hold up. I just realized something. First of all, I can be larger. I particularly moved my UI around so I could do this, but more importantly, hold on. More importantly, where are they? There we go. Now we have room for our friend again. It's been too long. This is so important. There we go. Awesome. Now this is actually epic. Beautiful emote. Let's freaking go. Also, thanks for the subscribey. That said, I think that emote's supposed to be followers, so I don't think you actually needed to subscribe for that. But thank you anyway. Damn, it's a subscribey heavy day, bro. It's every day, bro, with the subscribey flow. Riona, I'm glad you have come. I have a task of most urgent and confidential nature, and I can think of none other to whom I can entrust it. You know, maybe I shouldn't be like playing a game with a lot of dialogue where people speak in Shakespearean sometimes, when I'm like brain dead recovering from illness. I will resume shiny hunting Snom as I listen. That's so badass. Dude, it was crazy. I bought a Snom plush in Japan for Sora when I was there, and did not give it to her until like a week ago. I've literally had it for like 2 years. And I've just now given it to her. Same with a Hekatia Fumo. So, pretty epic. You are doubtless familiar with the Seed Seers. Yes, Kane Senna, Elder Seed Seer, leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, and guardian of our fair nation. Clearly needs no introduction, but know you also of her siblings. By the way, Seed Seer reminds me of something. Isn't there a thing people start doing where they put their sperm under a microscope and then they have like sperm races and they see like which sperm can win the race first? Is this a real thing that exists? or is this a thing that I was being gaslit into believing? Yooree, what are you talking about? Okay, maybe it's not real. I feel like I've heard this before. I was going to make a joke like, dude, they like Seed Seer is what they call the referee of the sperm races, but I don't know if anyone would know what I was talking about. And it's a good thing I prefaced it, because yeah. I mean, I guess technically, yeah, we all did win the sperm race at one time. Do you think when they're racing toward the egg, sperm will just like, do you think any of them will use like performance enhancements in order to win the race? Or will like hire someone to bash in the other sperm's kneecaps with an iron pipe so that they lose? You think any of them get a Charlie horse? Honestly, with my track record, I absolutely did. I definitely got a Charlie horse on the way to the egg. But with the power of with my undying willpower, I won the race anyway. Well, actually, maybe I was second place, because actually I was supposed to be a twin. I was one of those people who like absorbed their twin in conception. Which is why I'm like twice as epic as the normal person. The two young Pajals, sister Raya Osena and brother Arun Sena, make forever shade as we speak, where they will perform a ritual of great import. Verily such import that it is no overstatement to say that the very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. Oh, that's crazy. As you know well, we dwell in this forest by the good graces of the elementals, eternal guardians of the 12's wood, and most of all, the great one who dwells within the guardian tree. Yet our ceaseless warring and ill treatment of the trees that shelter us have aroused the great one's ire, and it is only by the quieting, the ritual of which I spoke, that he may be placated. And thus did the two Seedseers set out for the Evershade, and nary a guard to accompany them. Therein lies the rub and the nature of the favor I ask of you. By no means would I question the power of the Seedseers, but with the Great One's anger mounting, the 12's wood becomes a threatening domain for even the most pussy of conjurers. I don't know what that word is. I could look it up, but I'm too lazy. Technically, the first sperm often dies breaking down the egg wall. Wait, really? Wait, there's like a bro sperm who takes one for the team and gives himself for those to follow. He's like the warrior of light of sperm. He's like, no, he's the Louis Swall of sperm. Motherfucker got blue shelled. Oh, fuck. If this becomes a video, what a crazy start. Zoned out. Wait. I learned yesterday the egg chooses the sperm and the race is arbitrary. Wait, okay. So the egg is like Heidelin? Even great sperm of learning like the late Louis Soir. Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, the egg is huge and it can reject the tiny wimpy sperms. Okay, so like, if people just don't want to get pregnant, why do they wear condoms and take like birth control? Why don't they just like have their eggs reject all the sperm? Are they stupid? Pray hasten to Evershade and see that no harm befalls the two. I will. And what were we talking about? What's my item level, by the way? 29? Oh, that's actually... Oh, actually, my items are pretty solid, all things considered. Oh, my God. Sorry, just, like, burped for a second. There's a sperm racing World Cup recruitment? Okay, hold on. No, I'm sorry. We're not done with this. Give me a second. I gotta look this up. Sperm racing event. I typed sperm racing and event was the first autofill, and of course the thumbnail is only white people. Oh my God! Of course. Oh my god. So, like, how... Wow, okay, there's like a whole community. LA's newest gambling event, live sperm racing, and they have some, like, MMA ass... Okay, no. What the fuck is this? It's literally like an MMA poster. What the fuck are we talking about? Excuse me? What the fuck? The fucking cum splatter text font. Jesus Christ, are you sure it's not just gay porn? Okay, actually, that's very possible. So, like, what's the deal with this, right? How do you prepare for a sperm race? Do you take, like, supplements that make your sperm faster? Oh, wait, actually, isn't that a thing? Guys will take supplements so their sperm has more motility or something. When social Darwinism has gone too far, they're going as far back as the sperm, which actually is, like, not the first time, unfortunately. Listen, man, we don't have to talk about early anthropology, except we really should, to understand how we, like, you know, to understand and appreciate where anthropology has gotten today. But, like, dude, it was crazy. I do think it's kind of awesome how anthropology started as basically a like reactionary state-funded project to find any sort of scientific justification for discrimination. And then basically the scientist went, hey, bad news, guys. Basically everything we're finding out about the science backing this up rejects what you want us to try and perpetuate. And now anthropology is like mega woke, and it's kind of epic. At least it should be. You'll meet plenty of anthropologists who are like super reactionary, but it's kind of like any science where it's like inherently it's pretty woke. You just have to be pretty stupid to like ignore that. Ejaculation steroids is crazy. Wait, 100K grand prize? There's no way. You eat lots of pineapple? That just makes the sperm yummy. If anything, they're like, you know, more weak to predators, i.e. me. Oh my god. Does the prize go to the men or the sperm? That's actually such a good question. Maybe it goes to the college fund. I'm doing this shit for free. This is the most, I don't know how this like immediately became the most like cursed conversation. Honestly, maybe ever on stream. Oh, dude. See, the people who were like, oh, no trans women in sports, they should have just turned to sperm racing, because like our sperm are already kind of like fucked up from the estrogen. Like, y'all had your niche, and now you're trying to like bring it to our lives. Kind of fucked up. Curses, how can we hope to make it to the guardian tree with all these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? If I had known that what we were in for, I'd have brought along a wood whaler or two. In fact, I dare say we should return and do exactly that. It's really weird seeing these two for the first time in this quest, because I don't recall ever seeing them until you see the, like, little brother at Endwalker. And I was like, oh yeah, these people exist. Do not be such a coward, sister. We are seed seers. These overgrown vermin are no match for us. Yeah, can y'all just, like, let me attack these guys already? Competitive jerking with cash prize feels so dystopian and misogynistic. I mean, dude, I mean, like, here's the thing. I don't have to, like, research sperm racing to know that it's very much like MTM, like male to male trans mask, like reactionary toxic masculinity type environment. Gonna tell my trans femme fiance to try winning at jerking before she starts estrogen. No, dude, they should wait until after estrogen. They could be like the person who mains Kirby in Melee, so that like even if they don't win, they're at least known for being like, oh, dude, the guy who's like pretty good despite playing as Kirby. It's like, oh, she's pretty good at sperm racing despite being infertile. Oh, hi, Sora, what's up? A Khandra, are you, brother? Brother Asumi, ever the warrior. For once, however, his solicitude is most welcome. Might you help us dispose of these fell creatures? Yes. Enough, brother. Enough, Waka. Do you have, like, weight classes? Maybe. All I'm saying is, like, my sperm would totally be heavyweight. Does my Medica actually cover everybody here? It doesn't. Okay, that kind of sucks. Alright. Don't worry, baby girl. I'll heal you. But yeah, honestly, maybe one of the best conversations we've had. A lot to think about. A lot to ponder. Oh, that's not the one I meant to do. Perhaps I need to do... Oh, you're healing yourself. Okay. Well, I'm glad I'm here for a reason. A shroud hair! Dude, that's literally me, actually. Can you... Am I silenced? What's going on? I'm so confused. Am I silenced? No, I'm not. So why can't I... What the fuck was going on there? Anyway, yeah, Khandra is not really a combat class, which is funny because they're like, oh shit, it's a class quest. We gotta have, like, combat. That's just like what we do in a class quest, is have, like, these combat sections. But then they end up kind of just being this the whole time. Oh my god. Okay, she's about to fucking die. They're both about to fucking die, actually. Oh my fucking god, dude. This shit sucks ass. I didn't mean to do that one. Oh my god. Just heal. Just heal. We're chill. Nope, not cure. Christ almighty, man. The riveting rotation of arrow and stone sure is, man. Just kill this guy. Just get him out of here. Alright, he's distracting me from more important things to me right now, which is sperm racing. Oh my god. Wait, they're censoring my sperm jokes? It pisses me off how, like, there's an auto mod that's not auto mod. So there's things in, so many chat messages that I never even get to see. It's so fucked up. Sperm chat over, let's all be lesbians. I mean, you can be a lesbian and still talk about sperm. I do it every day. That crystal. Do my eyes deceive me, or does this adventure inherit the legacy of Atoa Kant? I believe you mean Atoa Can. When y'all talk about sperm, can you include me on that too? Let's talk about sperm and lesbians. It was none other than Atoa himself. It's none other than Haktua himself who's performed the quieting. Y'all knew it was coming. No, I do not believe this adventure's arrival is mere coincidence. Bearer of the Soul Crystal, inheritor of arcane knowledge, long since forbidden to those not of our kind. I know not why it is you he chose, but I believe our great forefathers led you to us today. Ancient tradition dictates that the quieting be performed by 3 pajals. Oh, but I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 white mages. If Master Atoa truly has chosen this adventurer as his successor. You speak madness, sister. Surely you have not forgotten that Pajali tradition strictly forbids sharing the teachings with those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great a risk in falling in the wrong hands. Is it? Because, like, it's just, all it does is it, like, heals people. Like, I guess if it falls in the wrong hands, you could heal Hitler. But that's like saying, oh, cancer research is bad because what if you can heal Hitler's cancer? It can also bring people back from the dead. I mean, so can good head. So, like, whatever, man. That's revitalized me a couple times in my day. And so you would uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake, even at the risk of incurring the Great One's wrath and bringing disaster upon our forest home? Have you so little faith in your own ability, sister? We are seed seers. I forgot that's the word that started the whole sperm thing. More than capable of slaying any beast in our way and carrying out the ritual on our own. This petty bickering is getting us nowhere. Adventurer, I am sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you've got the time, I'd speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil and come quickly. Time is of the My balls hurt. Anyway, I forgot I got like a hunting log now. We can fight some of these guys. All right, what's Camp Tranquil? Isn't that like the first plate like over here? No, it's not. Wait, where is it? Oh, that's in the South Shroud. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Understood. Dude, I need a new mount. I've had this dog since like Heaven's Word. And I'm like, I need something different. All right, there's the guy I gotta kill. Your balls hurt. Must have been training for the race then. Dude, how did you know? If this does become a video, because I've talked about how, like, I might just do, like, a video where it's like, this is the White Mage video. This is this class video. This is this raid video. It'd be really funny for people to be like, oh, wow, this person, I've never seen this person before. I love Final Fantasy XIV content. And they open it up, and, like, the whole first 10 minutes is just talking about sperm racing and has nothing to do with the game or White Mage shit at all. And I'm like, honestly, I feel like that's probably the best representation of my content I could have. Speaking of spermies, we are looking for like a sperm type character. Give me a second. Where is he? He's up here somewhere. Oh, he's probably like in a cave, isn't he? Scooby-Dooby-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo-Doo. There it is. See, like, we'll never be free. Because we're literally being sent to fight, like, sperm-type characters. Wait, so he's, like, a sperm-type character? He's literally awesome. Making a tier list on characters based on how sperm-like they are. Who's probably the most, like, sperm-like character I can think of? Like, it's probably, like, a Pokemon or, like, probably a Digimon. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a Digimon that was just a sperm. Like, Seedleon? Sounds like something they would do. They literally have Sukomon, which literally is, like, Shitmon. Let's talk about the game. Which Final Fantasy character would win the sperm race? I think I have to agree with Estinian. I think I think Sunny is absolutely cooking with that one. It's Estinian, and like I genuinely can't think of anyone who would win otherwise. For me, it'd be the comet-shaped pixel, or my comet-shaped pixel OC from Super Paper Mario named Haley. That's fucking crazy. All right, now we can go to the South Shroud. Shroud? Go Shroud, Shroud. I won't lie. So I've been trying not to drink much soda lately because I've been very dehydrated and sick. But I think I did need a Pibby to get me all whatchamacallit. Sukomon. I know Kuso and Unko to be shit in Japanese. Well, Unko's more like poop. Yeah, well, so Sukomon, it's just basically switching the consonants. So instead of Kuso, it's Suko. But it's very much like supposed to, it's very clearly like barely censoring the word at all. Granted, swear words are much different in Japanese because it's like they're not really like, I gotta say, Japan, like Japanese has some of the lamest swear words because they're not really like swear words. It's more so like they're rude, but they're not necessarily like inappropriate. That's why sometimes you'll watch like an anime that's like for teens or even kids, but like the English subtitles are like R-rated and they're dropping the F-bomb and you're like, what the hell? And it's like, oh yeah, because it's like not quite as explicit in Japanese. Thank you for coming, adventurer. Forgive my brother's rudeness. He cannot help that he was born with the head of solid stone. Anyways, I do not believe we have been properly introduced. I am Raya Osena of Hajao, as you can see, and the sister of the Elder Seed Seer. You are Riona, yes. Brother Asumi has spoken of you, and most highly at that. As you no doubt have heard, my brother Arun, and I were en route to the Guardian Tree, there the Great One, by whose graces we dwell here reside. The gentlest of guardians when at peace, a destructive force that knows no bounds. You need only look around you to see. The force grows more and more threatening with each passing hour. People be talking like I didn't stop the apocalypse 3 times since then. Like since this, you were expected to see this quest. Sasuke, you're my fucking Nakama. It's so hard to swear in Japanese. No, for sure, for sure. It's kind of funny, though, because it's like, you don't even gotta, like, swear. I mean, then now, if you really want to make a Japanese person laugh, very vulgar sex jokes, I feel like, are kind of where you gotta go. But if your Japanese is bad, i.e. like mine, if you just go, like, if you just say, like, little, like, soft expletives, they'll give you a chuckle. I remember I was playing Jenga with a group of Japanese students at the university I was at for a semester. And I went, Shimata! And they just started laughing. They're like, oh, Shimata. Shimata. They were more laughing at me than with me, but, you know. My plane is starting to board. Damn. Have a safe flight. I'll be real, I have not been reading any of this dialogue. It's getting hot in here. I'm burning up. Riona of the White. I don't know if you can call her that, white baby. Her name is literally Riona Suzuki. I mean, I say that she's only one, like, canonically would be only 1/4 Japanese, but... or the equivalent of, but... listen. Don't just reject her heritage like that. Presence of Mind. Reduces spell time and recast time. Auto attack delay. Oh. Can't wait to forget using that. Oh, I love putting soul in front of, like, random shit. Especially weather. What am I doing? I gotta get my soul gem. Yes, transfer. I'm not reading all that. Either I'm happy for you or sorry to hear that. Like I'm sorry. But also okay, yeah, no, it's there. All right, sick. We are officially a white mage. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh wait, okay, that might have just been a passive I got. Ah, I see. Presence of mind, glare for. Okay, got it. Interesting. All right, well, we gotta level up, so I guess we do the duty finder time. Let's do the duty finder, everybody. Well, that was fast. Please don't be Longstock's Forest or whatever, because that shit is so stressful, because you always get a tank who pulls, like, a billion enemies at the start and then dies and then gets mad at you. Oh! I don't remember this one. I want to type that in chat. Oh, Lord, I don't remember this one. Okay, this person looks like they do, so we're just going to follow them. Quite Shrimple. That's so badass. We love a tank who says Shrimple in chat. Oh, I forgot to change my targeting shit. That's fine. Also, like, for a second, I kind of forgot that I need to be healing the tank. My bad, y'all. My bad. Shrimple is good, man. I hate that I am the only person here who is a Sprout. Which is kind of fucked up because, like, I literally beat Endwalker. Do you have to beat Dawn Trail now? Because I thought you just had to beat everything but the most recent. I thought that was, like, the rule. Because I was kind of excited to finally not be a Sprout type character. Whoops. Early white mage is rough because of no regen. It sure is. I won't lie. I kind of feel like I suck at healing half the time. Yeah, I think half a second you can actually manage to get a spell out. So, like, you can start moving without being interrupted at, like, half a second, I think. Oh, I can Esuna this shit. Let's Esuna that shit. There we go. Get that bleed off. I think Sprout is most recent. Damn. That's fucked, man. Alright. I do know this is where they introduce, like, gaze markers. So I think, like, most of the guys here are probably just going to, like, be like, oh, don't look at them. Be careful and don't look at them. Oh, whoops. Whoops. If you look at them, you'll get hurted. Yeah, I didn't realize it's going to be very hard for me to look at chat while I'm... Oh, that's the wrong one. God damn it. It's going to be very difficult for me to look at chat while doing dungeons. So, forgive me when I, like, don't exist. I will say, whenever I'm playing as, like, a different class that isn't Dancer, and then I'm in a dungeon with someone who is Dancer, it kind of hurts. Because I fucking love Dancer, man. That's my jam. Don't need that. I guess I'll greed that. Why not? Whee! And then we healed. Yeah, I think half a second is fine. Yeah, Realm Reborn music's really good. I think that's another funny thing about, like, going back and doing these other classes while, like, after doing Endwalker is, target not in sight. Okay, well, let's fix that. Is the whole, like, whoops. Oh, you're dying. Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. To be fair, homeboy was running very far and I was scared. But yeah, it's just like hearing all the Realm Reborn music again has been pretty cool. Oh. I like when the skeletons show up and they just go. They're very silly with it. So I forget. We want to kill the little guy first, right? Like, that's what we do. Not that I am necessarily supposed to really think about that too much. Oh, wrong guy. That's fine. We'll live. We'll survive. I will survive. Like the song from that one lady I don't remember the name of. Question mark? I got aboard. Bye-bye. I hope you have a safe flight. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you get to feeling better. Thank you. I hope so too, man. I truly do. I'm hoping today is a good sign that I'll be feeling better. Yeah, we'll go through this. Yeah, I forgot that they just have teleporters now. Which I say that as if, like, they haven't had that for a majority of the time I've played this game. Disciples of Magic. I'll pass on that. Cause this dungeon used to be like a huge, what's the word? Like a maze, like a puzzly maze. Where you had to like guess which were the right paths. There was a lot of backtracking and stuff. So like the meta or whatever was to like teleport or use return at the end of like boss segments, so you just go back to the beginning here. But I didn't know that. But now they just have a teleporter after the boss that basically tells you, yeah, this is the part where you just go back, buddy boy. Which honestly is good because, boy, this was quite the whatchamacallit. All right, we turn around. There we go. See, wasn't that cool? There was an eyeball, so you want to like not. You want to not look at him when he does the eyeball thing. Because usually you see an eyeball and you think that means they want you to look at it, but actually it means you don't want to look at it, because then you'll get hurt. Just another example of don't believe everything they tell you on the internet. And if you do that, you're a stupid bitch. Oh no! And then we turn around. Wow, that was scary, dude. See, that time you're like, oh, I got it now, and then they hypnotize you. Anyway, well, I got 2 level ups with that. That's pretty epic. I wanna do that. All right, what do we got? I don't need either of these. So, all right, bye-bye, gamers. But you're on the internet. Yeah, and everything I say is a fucking lie. Hold on, I gotta, whatchamacallit. Ugh. Oh, shit. I just, like, knocked my glasses off. Fuck. Ugh. I might have to turn on my fan. It's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. I want to do that, actually. Hold on. There'll be a bit of white noise because of it, but that's fine. In Hawktua Manor, you did have to manually warp to the entrance, even during Shadowbringers, because it was there when I started playing. Oh, that's crazy. I don't remember when I started playing Realm Reborn again. Like what expansion was out? It might have been, like, leading up to Endwalker. You're telling me the sperm racing was a lie? No. I would never lie about something so important. Alright, cool. So what do we got? Region! Hey! Alright, alright. That's gonna make my life so much better. Riona, looking ever more the white mage I see, and yet I fear you are ready to perform the quieting as a chocobo chick is to carry a wood whaler clad in full plate. But take heart, for we all must begin somewhere. Today I would teach you the art of communing with elementals. This is, by any measure, the very foundation of our art, the means by which we preserve harmony between the forest and our people. Not far from Sorrel Haven, you shall find a tree, a mere sapling in the shadow of the guardian tree, but one that has likewise been consumed by anger and fear. I would ask you to placate this tree. Okay. That's all I needed to know. You told me what I need to do. Sorry, baby doll. Don't know how to read. Sorrel Panda. Wait, true? I don't even know if Sora's still in chat. So, if she's not, we shall, like, say something really silly about her. God. Dude, I will say, because I haven't been drinking Sody Pop, whenever I'm sick, I always want to get electrolytes, which Gatorade has lots of electrolytes. And we have these little, like, packets that basically is just, like, the flavoring of Gatorade, but without the Gatorade. Shit is yummy as hell. And I just got, like, a whiff of it. I guess some of, like, the dust from it was on the rim of my glass. And that shit was yummy, bro. From then on, I was yummy. Some might even go as far as to say, yum.com, brother. Okay, well, what are you? I'm literally, nobody's talking to you, little bro. Can you get out of here? Oh my god, this freaking guy. This is fine. This is okay. Sora's breath smells like a Marlboro. That's fucked up, dude. I can't believe you'd say that. I'm telling. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Yeah, I really gotta figure out, like, more comfortable hotkeys for my spells, because I'm always mixing up arrow and stone for some reason. Well, I do know why. It's because at first they're, like, reverse what I had, but there we go. Alright. Freaking Lindworm. Freaking Lin-Manuel Miranda. Creeper. Aw, man. Yeah. Me at the end of Endwalker. Reaper. Aw, man. Yeah. Me post Endwalker. Reaper. Me on the moon and Endwalker. Weeper. I've been enjoying using a controller. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people say the controller is actually, like, kind of the play for White Mage. I just don't have the patience to set up controls right now because I'm, like, 5 years old mentally. A short while ago, I sensed a great anger abate. The forest is quieter, more welcoming now. It would seem you have passed your first test, Riona. The trees are the elementals. The elementals are the trees. The lush verdure of the woods is inseparable. Fucking yeah. Above all else, the elementals prize harmony. When they sense a threat to harmony, they summon forth all the powers at their disposal to expulse it. For so long, we have lived in peace with the elementals. Why now do they turn against us? I can offer no answers, only theories. To soothe the forest wounds and restore harmony, that is our duty as mages of the white, and the responsibility that transcends race and nation. I sense your success is soothing the ailing tree, and am more certain of this than ever. Sadly, many cannot see past established practice and tradition, my dear brother among them. We're just trying to get this girl, like, trying to get her through to her racist little brother. Honestly, wouldn't be the first time I've dealt with something like this in my time. Damn, so do they just not give us gear in these missions anymore? Cause like, I would like to have some gear personally. I'm trying to think how I want to go about this. Raise I'll put up here. Yeah, I'll put all those on the top hotbar. Honestly, I'm gonna try something like this. Maybe using my mouse buttons for all the damaging moves. Alright. Esena. Maybe do something like this and see how I feel about that for now. Little brothers love to be racist. Tell me about it. What's my recommended gear looking like? I got nothing. Perhaps we just go buy some shit then. I think that might be the move. We do gotta do our daily gold saucer shit, by the way. This is very important. I forgot to do that today. And there is a what's the word? There's an event going on at the Gold Saucer where you get lots of money. Dude, I actually did some open tournaments in Triple Triad yesterday. I did 3 and I got first place on 2 of them. And I think I might just be the most goated Triple Triader of all time. Yeah, we'll repair all of our shit. Yeah, I got 3rd on the first one, but that really didn't mean much because half of the roster got 3rd. So, like, 3rd was the same as getting, like, 6ths on that one. Magic gear. Alright, so, like, level 35 is probably the next, right? No, actually 36. But I don't really like what we got here. I'm sorry, what the fuck? Oh, I have dungeon gear. That's why. Okay. That explains why this really isn't doing it for me. I can at least get these. And then I can get a stupid pointy hat. Or I could do this. Okay. Scooby-dee-doo-be-dee-doo. My ass got beat in open tourney by the Battle Hall farm girl. That's fucking evil, dude. Alright, I'm trying to think. Do I want to... Hold on. Oh, I have to go to an end for that, don't I? Because I don't have, like, the little flower in her hair. And I like the flower in her hair. It's cute. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am incredibly weak for, like, flower hair accessories. I don't know why. I just think they're really cute. Oh, this person looks cool. What's their gear? Damn, they got like a whole vibe going on. I wish there was a sunflower hair accessory. That's so evil and demonic. That's so demonic crazy. This is demonic crazy. Edit glamour plates, please. How does this look? I did finally get this thingy, which is very cute. Yeah, okay, that's not dyeable. In fact, actually, like, none of these are. But, dude, I'll be real. I'm just so used to the flower thing. It's just, like, it's a part of her now, you know? Alright. Ew, get those glasses out of here. There we go. Alright. And now we just queue for dungeons, but again. So hold on, what dungeons do I even have available currently, actually? Realm Reborn. Sunken Temple of Karn. Yeah, Brave Flox's long stop is really stressful. I haven't done Karn in a thick minute. Cutter's Cry. Stone Vigil. Oh, dude, that takes me back. Orem Vale is probably the next one I'm like kind of scared of, to be honest. Dude, I can't wait till I can do Praetorium, and I definitely get it every time I queue. Dude, leveling healer gotta be like epic as hell, because this shit takes literally, it's immediate every time you queue for leveling. When I was leveling like Dragoon, bro, shit took forever. Oh, we got a couple of first timers here. That makes me feel epic and not scared. Oh, I can't use regen because we're too low of a level. God damn it. All right. All right, yeah, I just got to remember where all my hotkeys are. It'll take some getting used to, but that's fine. Whoops. I say immediately healing myself by accident. I'll get used to it eventually. Same thing happened with Dancer. Sealed blasting door. Damn, they beat me to it. That's so fucked up. Haven't you already done leveling roulette? I have. Do you not still get boosts from it? I forgot to dance. I waited much too long. It's once per day. Literally, like, homophobic. What do you mean you can only do leveling roulette once a day? Harry Bottom? Harry Bottom! What are you doing, Harry Bottom? You devious boy. Daniel, you boy. I think you'll only get the experience for doing the dungeon normally. I mean, I guess regardless, it probably is the best way to, you know, level right now. So, like, you know, whatever. Sure, I guess. Oh, god damn it. I was looking away and I just healed myself instead of attacking. Like a freaking buffoon. It's fine. I'll get to a point that my whatchamacallit, like, it's gonna be muscle memory, you know? And I can just like look at chat without even playing the damn game at that point. Oh, we doing big pools. We're doing big boy pools, Mr. J. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Oh, god damn it. Fucking god shit. I was mashing 1 again. Pulling bigly. We're pulling bigly, we are. This fool, he's trying to pull bigly when he can't. Started as a Dark Knight without ever playing Paladin, doesn't know what he's doing. He was sent to the Orem Vale without even knowing what enmity means. Truly, truly a fool. A threat to the American people, he is. Pulling Biggie?
It was all a dream.
Say that again. God, I'm doing it again. Pulling the mouse. Listen, I know what you're trying to do. You're just trying to get me to do all of my sound soundboard stuff, all right? Do it, do it, do it, do it. Yes, okay, he's doing it. Just because you want me to use my soundboard doesn't mean I will, okay? I'm not some sort of dancing monkey that you can just say, dance, monkey, dance, and then I'll do it, all right? Just because you want me to play the soundbite of the freaking mouse.
I am the mouse.
Doesn't mean I freaking will, all right? It was really hard to do that while I was trying to do this fight, I won't lie. I started spamming heal when, like, nobody needed healing because I got scared. Alright, Harry Boner, or what his name is. You know what's weird is I was like, oh, it's fun. I made his name gross. He literally is named Harry Bottom. Thank you, Yooree. For what? I didn't do anything. I've done nothing. You know, I didn't ask, but what's everybody been up to these past couple days? Because I've been, like, dead. So I haven't really been, like, doing anything, you know? I was drawing a lot last night, which felt pretty good. Honestly, like, I was feeling pretty bad yesterday. I was having some cramps, and my headaches were pretty bad. And then I started drawing, and immediately my headache, like, went away. It's like drawing actually freaking healed me. No! That's so fucked up. Why would they do this to them? My bad. Wow, what the fuck? Evil dudes. Well, we kind of, like, could use that fella. Okay, well. This is fine. We'll survive. I will survive. I will survive. Whoop, that's healing. Took your mind off of it. Well, that's the thing is I was actually, like, thinking about it. And I was just like, no, I just feel better. Because usually it's a thing where, like, you're just so locked in, you're not even thinking about your health. But it was straight up like, no, like, I was directly like, I physically feel better now. You're an IRL Pictomancer? Wait, it's kind of true. Kind of bug, kind of snack. Did a 55-kilometer bicycle trip yesterday. That's kind of epic. And by epic, holy shit, that's a long distance. I did not consider how long that is. Going to be flying to Canada in 12 hours, currently packing. Damn, you're only currently packing? I'm always packing. Am I right or am I right? Hashtag hung gang. But yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe it's just the move. If you're ever feeling ill, just start drawing pornography of your OCs. And then you're like, all right, I feel great now. It's great. Healing for the soul and for the body. Ah, I remember this boss now. Alright, so now we got, like, Augustus Gloop, the gosh dang Nikum poop. Oh, that's how it works. Guys, I lied. I didn't actually remember the boss. Noted, noted for the future. Thanks for the advice. No problem, man. This is a sperm type character. He actually is like performing meiosis. You're not wrong. And that's when like the one guy who's super into biology but's never taken past high school biology goes, wait, bro, she said meiosis and not mitosis. She knows ball. Performative meiosis. What does that even mean? This outfit's kind of cool, honestly. She knows balls. Wait. Real and true. Me when they only know mitosis. Mitosis is what they call my homie with matching feet. I don't fucking know. Oh my god, we have matching feet. Besties forever. Sometimes I wonder, like, what rating I would have on WikiFeet. But that's definitely like a monkey paw moment. You know, like if I say, oh, I wish I knew what it was. That's 100% like the monkey paw curls type shit. Because that's forbidden knowledge. That shit is hidden in the basement of the forum. What's hidden in the basement of the forum? Information about the 13th. What's the word? Artificial Atomos and Y'shtola's feet rating. Like those are the three things you find in the Forbidden Tomes. Do you think if I call this guy Big Chungus, they'll laugh? I'm gonna call him Big Chungus in chat. And if nobody laughs, Big Chunk. No, one of them said Big Chunker. All right. Bro, I didn't know you knew ball. Oh, no. That was scary. It is funny how, like, weak these early dungeon bosses are, and then you don't even really have to, like, heal your guy. You can just attack and like not even remember that you're a healer half the time. It's kind of badass. Grand Slam. Now hear me out. What if instead of Grand Slam, its name was Granddad? In dungeons, 95% of healing is done outside of boss fights. I find that very hard to believe. After doing the Zodiac trial fight, I don't know if I believe you. You know, I want to accommodate the guy who got left behind, because that was fucked up what they be doing to him. All right. Bye-bye. So I think I'm only at like level 37 now. Yep, okay. Well then. Now then. Oh, yeah, okay, I do see. I do see. I mean, still, we might as well just keep doing this stuff. What sucks is, like, I'm going to be doing this to a point that I'm going to have to get Brave Flox's whatever, long stock Brave Flox eventually. Or we can just get the exact same dungeon again. Dude, I don't know. I love Copperbell Mines. Sometimes I just be thinking to myself, it's been way too long since I've been in the Copperbell Mines. And then I open up this screen and I just, a tear is shed from my eye and I just go, hell yes. I mean, dude, I'll be real. I'll take this over the one that's before it. Or after? I don't remember. What's the one that has like the scorpion boss at the end? That's just a corridor with a bunch of enemies, and it's like maybe the worst dungeon in all of Final Fantasy XIV in terms of just being boring as fuck. What's that one called? Yes, the 1,000 Maws. Yes. Oh my god. That fucking dungeon sucks ass. Good night, chat. Good night, Miko. Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye. Beep. 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 You're good. You're good. You're good. And stop. Whoop. Oh, we just going for it. All right. Damn, we just running for it, bro. This person's played the video game before. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. That's incredible. This is what peak gaming hours looks like. Man, we really are just like running past all the guys, eh? Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and give him just a little bit of help. Okay, he was too far away. That's fine. Guess I'll die. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is good. This is good. This is good. We're fine. We're fine. I just keep mashing the mother effing 1 button until, like, his health stops going down so fast. I know my role. I know my role. There we go. We're good. I might have exaggerated. This dungeon has a partial skip where some of the enemies reset if you run far enough. Nah, we win those. Yeah, so I have learned. So I have learned. God damn it. Oh, yeah, I was standing by it the whole time. You took this from me. I am not accommodating this person. That's all I know. I'm not accommodating them. I was standing next to that thing the whole time. So excited to do my part. And they just came and took it from me. What the fuck, man? I was about to say probably corner is fine. Okay. I'm scared. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. Bonk. I will say, as like the most impatient son of a bitch of all time, these dungeons are pretty bad for me because, like, you'll notice if I'm in a dungeon or if I'm in combat in general, that you know, action cannot be executed symbol pops up probably like every 2 seconds. Because I'm just mashing the button until the cooldown's worn off. Yeah, I did it this time. I did it this time. It was me. And, like, playing a magic class that is nothing but cooldowns, like, that's kind of like their whole thing is the fact that you have to wait for cooldowns. Yeah, it's pretty annoying to watch, probably. I'm just too much of a gamer. I'm speed running. All right, we're speed running Final Fantasy 14. I'm actually curious what speed runs of this game would even look like. They definitely exist, but like, what are the categories? Is it just like, I'll do all of Realm Reborn, and the world record is like 30,000 hours. I was going to say 30 hours, but that's honestly way too generous for an MMO. I imagine it's like 200. Mashing's part of the reason I prefer controller, saves my fingies. I'll be real, controllers kind of hurt me a bit. Especially with my PS5 controller, certain games actually pinch a nerve in my left arm somehow. I don't know why. Speedruns are grouped by expansion. Realm Reborn's 18! I really would not have expected that. So what's like the class? What's the meta class for like fastest Realm Reborn guy? Probably like Ninja, right? You switch to Ninja. Well, no, because then you have to grind Ninja. I don't know, man. Maybe Dragoon, because Dragoon's just fucking awesome. Meta is Conjure because of Qs. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Qs. Which I was going to say, like, oh, but you could just play solo. Dude, dungeons solo are so unbearably slow. It's crazy. It takes at least double the time to do dungeons with NPCs. It's pretty miserable. And I won't lie, they also make the dungeons kind of boring. Because there's not really, like, team comp at that point. You kind of just play the role of everybody. It's like, oh, yeah, Thancred is my tank, but bro is not grabbing any of the enemies until they're already on me. Like, you have to trigger aggro regardless of your class every time. It's really annoying. Oh, we're going for it. We're going big mode. We're going big mode. All right, all right. It's healing time. It's healing time. Remember, if you're a healer in Final Fantasy 14, you gotta say your catchphrase every time you pop that cure spell. It's healing time. Say it in the group chat. It's healing time. If you're not calling out it's healing time every 5 seconds in a dungeon as a conjurer, you're not doing it right. Sorry, I don't make the rules. You gotta say your catchphrase, Searing Edge. Oh my god. Isn't it crazy how long ago Tales of Berseria was? It is a shame I never finished that game. There's a non-zero chance I pick it back up where we left off. But I'm trying not to make promises because I can barely stream right now as it is. How long ago was it? Honestly, it might have been like 2 months at this point. I'm not sure. But yeah, I was thinking about Magilu yesterday, or not yesterday, but the other day, where I was like, man, there's like a whole series of arcs with Magilu nobody ever got to see. And that's like so sad. Plus, we did just get Eleanor in the party, which she's like one of my favorite characters. Well, I like all of them is the thing, but she's a good character, basically, is what I'm trying to say. It's just a shame that the moment she's introduced, they have this weird, like, Oedipal sister complex happening for the next, like, 2 hours of gameplay. Where they're just like, Laphicet, you find both of your sister figures really hot, don't you? And it's like, this is weird. First of all, he's a kid. Second of all, this is like kind of incestual in a way. Never actually learned what the story of Oedipus was. So, it's kind of funny how, like, Oedipus has been popularized as, like, the mom fucker guy. Especially because of, you know, Freud. He's like, oh, Oedipal complex means you, like, want to fuck your mom. Or, like, you find, like, sexual satisfaction in, like, motherly things. But Oedipus didn't want to have sex with his mom. He didn't know it was his mom. That was, like, the tragedy of it. Is that he unknowingly killed his dad and then unknowingly had sex with his mom, and then he finds out later, and then he gouges his eyes out from disgust of himself. So he was actually quite opposed to it, but he still fucked his mom. So it's like, you know, I believe that's what in the business we would call a big oomph. I was supposed to go to the bathroom before that. It's fine. I want this bumper sticker at the local store that says, "Caution, this vehicle makes frequent stops at your mom's house." Oh, I've seen that one before. Gay dads, blow pops, another sucker. Oedipus was the first motherfucker. Agamemnon says you do not want to go over to his place for the holidays. Bro, tank. I was about to say, what the H? And the H stands for heal. Oh, God. Hey, guys, remember when I was like, hey, what's that one dungeon that, like, is the most boring dungeon in the whole game called? Well, it's, if nobody told me before, I would have gotten my reminder now. 1,000 Miles of Todorok are genuinely, like, it's like the worst dungeon and it's not even close. Anyway, we got like a full Sprout team, bro. I feel like I'm with my people. Feels good to be a gangster. Hoo-hoo. Yeah, there's a lot of poison in this dungeon, I think, so I probably gotta keep an eye out for that. But you know what? It's whatever. 1,000 boars of total cock. So true. Anyway, I guess moral of the story of Oedipus is basically, guys, it's not incest if you didn't know. I don't think I should have me saying that on the record as a soundbite, actually. I mean, low-key, that's kind of the ending of Old Boy, if you think about it. That's kind of the mentality that is adopted by the end. Dude, if this does end up somehow being the first Final Fantasy video on the channel, I promise... No, streams are this bad. I was about to say, I promise streams aren't usually this bad. No, they are. They are. I think the difference is there's usually, like, one short, cursed conversation we have. There's been, like, 5 today alone, and I don't know how the hell that's happened. But, it sure has. Okay, yeah, this one we can't cure the poison. I remember this. Well, I gotta lock in. Y'all are talking about, like, incest hypotheticals in chat, which I probably, like, should not be allowing right now, but I'm too locked in. Sorry. This bro be healing all they shit, man. What the hell? All right, there we go. Now I heal. I remember a hypothetical. 2 brothers are separated at birth. Oh, hold on. I got a Esena. Was that not Esena? Oh, I only did one of them. That's why. Got it. Never knew each other. As adults, they get together. So my question is, why are they brothers? I think that's where I'm at. I'm like, why are they brothers? Why did they choose to make it gay as well? Is it so if you deny, like if you say they should break up, that you're like homophobic? Like, why did they specifically make it brothers? Sperm racing kind of mogs the Pokemon piss type discussion. I disagree. I don't think I'll ever peek past the Pokemon piss and poop type conversation. I think I still have that VOD downloaded, by the way. You know, assuming the Platinum video ever gets made, it'd be cool to, like, I don't know, finally do something with that. Oh, that's healing, goddammit. I'm just healing myself like a fucking idiot. Like a dumb son of a bitch. At this point, can we say that my streams are problematic media? I feel like it's not out of the realm of truth. Alternate old boy where the bullied kid was gay instead of incest, so he tricks old boy into becoming gay as revenge. Unironically, like, that's kind of awesome. I mean, it's not. Like, that's obviously that's like a like in reality that's a horrible thing to do, because no shit, who would have thought you shouldn't do things that happen in fiction in reality? But like that's kind of a really funny concept. Which, I mean, with how, you know, the South Korean manosphere is, man, I'll be real. It would honestly still work. Like, it is all I'm saying. I mean, what's that one guy up to? What's his name? The one who's like, as the person with the highest IQ in the world, I think titty milk is pretty yummy. That guy, I hope he's doing horribly. I hope he's hurting physically and emotionally. Homelander. That is kind of Homelander core, eh? There was a time I was like, oh, dude, it'd be kind of like quirky to do an IQ test on stream just to see like what it is. But then I remember that like IQ is literally eugenics. Like it quite literally is just eugenics. The bell curve is eugenics. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't, you know, indulge in that even for the bit. If I did something like that, I'd have to do something like more performative, not in the sense of like pretending I give a shit about something, but performative in the sense of an actual performance of like using the quiz to basically identify the ways that IQ tests are bullshit and just driven by reactionary ideology. You should do the am I gay test. I think I did. And yeah, I did, and you'll never guess what the answer was. Which, like, is annoying because isn't like the first question like, are you attracted to people of the same sex? Yes. Are you attracted to people of the opposite sex? No. And then there's like 15 more questions, and then at the end they go, dude, you're gay. And I'm just like, bro, no fucking way. That's actually crazy. I had no idea. I'm glad I needed to be psychoanalyzed by like a 16-year-old who knows a little bit of HTML to tell me this. I've actually never taken an am I blank test out of genuine like worry for myself. The closest I've ever done is looking into compulsory heterosexuality. Jump! I actually almost got that. That was almost badass. I did, but I was a kid, so like no shit. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like a similar thing of like, I was in a similar situation as a kid where I was like, I don't really know how to figure this stuff out, but I didn't know that there were like resources for it. So I kind of just ignored it until I was like 18, and then I was like, damn, it's been 6 years and I'm still thinking about, damn, it'd be kind of cool to like not be a dude anymore. And then I'm like, oh shit, perhaps, perchance, I should start looking into this. And lo and behold, it turns out I was quite queer. Whee! Who would have thought? Anyway, we wave. We waved, everybody. We wave. We wave. Bye-bye. We wave. Only one player accommodation? What the Sigma? What the Sigma Freud? Alright, we're at level 39. Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. Just a quick BRB. I'm gonna refill my water. And then when I get back, I think, what are we at? We're about 2 hours. I want to get to another level, so we can do the next class quest, and then I'll see how I feel about continuing after that. But yeah, I'll be right back. Hello. I've returned. Oh, I feel much better now that I have emptied the hatches of urination. We are in the urination. Wait, frontline. What's frontline? What does this do? I don't know what this does. This oh, that's PvP. No, thank you. That's scary. You pissed, girl. So true. Do y'all ever think about the fact that, like, a lot of the books we read in school are problematic media? I think we should start, like, banning books and censoring everything. And before the one person in the comments is like, oh, god damn it. Honestly, ban me from life so I don't have to be in this damn dungeon anymore. But yeah, and before that one person in the comments is like, actually, that's a very fascist mentality to have. I know, that's the fucking joke. Being someone with a very ironic but also very flat sense of humor is sometimes like the worst. Like, it's a fate worse than death on the internet at times. Because you say the damnedest things and then people think you're being serious most of the time. And it's like, dude, no. What some people gotta understand is a lot of my, like, sense of humor is saying things that are, like... The whole, like, implication within the humor is that to actually believe the things I... Like, the weird off... What's the word? Out-of-pocket things I say. Like, the idea of someone unironically thinking that is humorous to me because of how unbelievable it is. Whoop, wrong button. Bro, this fella is locked in. We should burn books because fire makes us warm and cozy. That's so true, actually. Sonny, I gotta say, that's like an incredible +2 from me because, like, there's a lot of weight to that statement. The idea of burning books and rejecting knowledge and art for the sake of a temporary comfort. Like, I don't know if you implied that, but genuinely one of the most poetic, like, unironically, like, I'm not even joking, one of the most poetic and profound chat messages I've ever seen in my fucking life. Like, whoops. I didn't imply it, but it does go hard. Dude, like, you got like a sleeper agent in you then, because that was crazy. Yeah, I don't even know if I'm going to level up after this. Fire tastes better than book. Oh, man. Dude, speaking of good tasting things, you know what I could really go for right now? I could really go for a fucking Halo 3 Coke and fries. Let me tell you. You're joking me. You're joking me. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. Halo 3 Coke and fries. Unironically, I would go kind of crazy for some Burger King right now. Were the Halo 3 Cokes and fries, is that Burger King? Because it looks like Burger King. Yeah, I think I've just been itching for fast food, TBH. Ever since I've been craving a Baconator, dude. I hope whenever I get another paycheck, I can, get myself a gosh dang Baconator.
You're joking me. You're joking me. I can't believe my eyes.
I keep messing it up. He says you're joking. Just you're joking. And then he says you're joking me in the second part.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. You gotta be. Healthy Coke and fries. There we go.
Soup would go really hard right now. I had chicken noodle soup the other day because that's like a go-to, like, I can eat this and not feel sick from it no matter what type of food for me. Even though it's mid as hell. But like actual soup, like actual chicken and dumplings or like minestrone soup, dude, some minestrone would go crazy right now. Fuck Burger King. Literally, what did he ever do to you except support Israel? Like, can we chill?
You're joking me. You're joking.
Slowly working through a batch of chicken vegetable soup. It's kind of awesome. That's pretty epic, to be honest. Alright, we're gonna do this shit. Alright, and then we do that. Yippee! Have y'all had any good, like, blue sky moments recently? Oh, that's... God damn, that's on my stone button. I feel like I saw a post recently of, like, a blue sky reply that tickled me, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, you know what? It might have been... I don't know if this was Twitter. It might have been Twitter, it might have been Blue Sky, but there was, like, a discourse bot. And it's just a bot that posts random things to create fake discourse, and then there were people unironically arguing with it. That gave me a chuckle or two for sure. I had a good Twitter moment. My friend recreated Charlie's Inferno in Gmod as Charlie. What is Charlie's Inferno? Charlie's Angels? Charlie's Nuts? Whoop, that's not the right one. Excuse me, sir, this must be someone you've confused me for song. I've never heard of this in my life. I am not hip with the times. Go. Go, my friendly tank. I know it's what you want. I know it's what you wish for. Get all of the mobs. I will mash that one button. I will mash that mother effing one button and that freaking bell. Hit that bell, fillet that bell, slam that bell, backshot that bell. White Mage does get a bell later. That's freaking awesome, TBH. Yoop! Oh, money back. I totally did not get hit by that. Grow up. Oh. Owie! These guys are hurting me. Yeah, she would be a white mage. Okay, man. Literally doesn't talk in chat for like 10 minutes. It's been much longer than that. For like 2 hours, this is what you say to me. Okay, man. Throw a yippee in the chat. I'll give it to you. I'm like so fucking busy, dude. She misunderstood my complaint. I wasn't upset that you haven't chatted in a while. I'm upset that after not chatting for a while, this is what you greet me with. Oh my god, that didn't even level us up. Okay, maybe we just do some hunting log stuff. Because I'll be real, if I have to do Maw again, I'm going to freaking cry. No, let's just do it. One more dungeon. One more dungeon for the road. Surely it's not Maw. They wouldn't be so cruel as to give it to me like 4 times in a row. Hey! I actually like this dungeon a lot. This is a really good first dungeon.
You're joking. You're joking.
It's because you're doing low-level dungeons, I think. You should be doing ones closer to your level. Nah. You don't know what you're talking about. You only have 10 billion hours in Final Fantasy. Alright, they are going quite fast. And that is scaring me. Yeah, no, I'm just doing duty roulette because I kind of just, like, don't care what dungeon I'm doing right now. I say after complaining that I don't want to get Maw again.
You're joking. You're joking.
God damn, it's going to be stuck in my head all day, man. Maw is one of my favorite games. I've never heard of it. I know of the Maw from the final level of Halo 1. Oh, you are going so fast.
The beast is fast in nature. Very icky. No good.
It's kind of crazy just like how much Halo 1 lives up to or like what's the word? Like it's aged. It's aged amazing is what I'm trying to say. Yup. Ay, ay, ay. Dios mío, Mandy. Alright, we gonna heal everybody. I got the 3 introductory dungeons are commentaries on the flaws of each city-state. It is pretty cool. Yeah, because each of them kind of introduce, like, the 3 main, like, beast tribes you're going to deal with, and all their primals eventually, too. Because you got the fishy guys here, you got the... You know what? Maybe not, actually. I don't remember. Because I was like, I do not remember the Ixalalali showing up. It's this game where you're a little alien guy feeding a purple alien guy things and guiding him kind of like Pikmin. That sounds kind of awesome. Have y'all seen the art of the alien chasing the bee on its UFO, but then its UFO breaks? But then the bee repairs its UFO so that the alien can keep playing with him, and then they start playing tag with the UFO. Genuinely one of the most beautiful pieces of art I've ever seen in my life. It fills me with such joy and such wonder. Dude, it's Tony Chopper. That sounds so cute. It's kind of fucking awesome, if I'm being completely honest. I'm very fond of it. Very good creature. Wow. I just like aliens. I don't know if y'all knew this about me, but I'm very freaking happy about aliens. How confident are you in the next room? Nah, I'd win. They just asked, how confident are you with the next room? I just said, nah, I'd win. I'm not confident at all.
You're joking. You're joking. I can't believe my eyes. You're joking me. I gotta be.
Sasasha, piracy, old all capitalism, Gridania, exclusion or something. Gotcha. Fair enough. Oh god, I'm fucking spamming the wrong button. All right, big pull moments. Big pull moments. Oh, they're too far away. Oh, they're too far away. All right. We good. We good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. It's fine. We'll live. We'll live. Just keep pressing that mother effing one button. There we go. All right. And now I can join the fray. There we go. Fucking hell. Oh god, they interrupted my ass, man. You don't know shit about being interrupted, alright? You haven't lived as a woman.
You're joking. You're joking.
God damn it. You don't know shit about being interrupted. That's what I'm saying, man. There's A, there's being a woman, and then there's B, growing up as the youngest sibling in a very loud family. Because, ooh, boy, you want to talk about getting talked over. It doesn't matter what you are. If you are the youngest of 4, dawg, ain't anybody ever hearing your damn voice. You haven't been into Discord with more than 5 people. Also incredibly true. Alright, something tells me they're going to go big mode again. So I'm just going to heal. Yep. Oh, it's big mode time. Oh, they are so far. They are so far from me. They are so Spider-Man far from home. Alright, we're good. We're good. I have one niche, and that is pressing the cure button. It's fucked up. I don't even got cure 2 yet, man. Oh, god damn it. God, the fight here is really funny. So this guy, there's like a gimmick where you're kind of expected to like, well, we'll see, we'll see. I really like the Sahagin designs in this game, my little fishies. They are quite fibsh. But yeah, there's like a gimmick where as you're fighting this guy, ripples will come at the surface of these areas. And I think you want to like interact with them, otherwise ads will show up. I'm fucking healing. God damn it. I'm so stupid. This is what happens when I start talking to Chatted while I'm fucking doing this. But now you kind of like, the game is just so figured out. You kind of just annihilate this guy before ads get a chance to even show up ever. And it's very funny. Like, see, the water is just now starting to ripple. But it does not matter. The game is solved. We killed them right as they came out. Sorry, I was typing in chat saying thankies. Thankies! Alright. Oh, they're already gone. I'll give it to the Lancer because I freaking love Dragoon. 1 and 2 for me. I have my heals and damage swapped, so I keep healing instead of damage sometimes. 6-7, 6-7, 6-6-6-6-6-6-7, 6-7, 6-7. All right, I need to fucking grow up. All right, to the Southern Shroud we go. Nope, wrong one. Southern Shroud, then we'll go to the Golden Saucer. They should add a 6-7 emote. Have they? Oh no, that was Final Fantasy 11, where they had the 6-7 image, which is freaking crazy. All right, what's up, baby girl? Cure 3. Oh, restores own or target party members' HP. All members nearby. Oh, that's actually kind of huge. I owe you an apology. When we last spoke, I promised I'd find a way to convince my brother to accept you, but I fear he intently refuses to heed my words. Why? The more I try to reason with him, the more he shuts his ears to me. Damn, dude. I really wouldn't have figured after Endwalker that the little brother was a racist dick. So intent he is to prove that you were unneeded that he dashed out into the forest all alone. Ah. So I'm gonna have to, like, save his ass. Got it. The Bramble Patch. Please, oh please go to the Bramble Patch. Cure 3 is okay, but the range is super short on it. Gotcha. It seems very contextual. Like, I'd probably just stick with, like, Cure 2, usually. Which we shall see. I probably should watch, like, a guide on White Mage before I start getting to, like, the super high level stuff. Especially now that I'm at level 40. I'll be doing, like, Aurum Vale and shit not too long. And Aurum Vale, ooh, you want to talk about a scary dungeon. If it isn't my sister's favorite adventurer, come to show me up, have you? Well, you can march right back and tell sister I'm doing just fine. I'm only resting. Even if I were hurt and unable to placate this tree, you can literally heal yourself. Anyway. You sense a hostile presence? That's crazy. I would have never expected a hostile presence of any type. Oh, when did I unlock a dash? I didn't see that. That's badass, dude. All right. Okay. Chill. Calm down. Calm down. Oh my god. Oh, I'm getting my ass beat in the quote retweets. All right, we might have to switch to a 6. There we go. Cure 2, baby. All right, let's put our arrows back up. I almost hit the wrong fucking enemy. That would have been really sad. This mosquito freak. White Mage changes drastically when you hit like 60 plus. Ah. West Albert does cool content guides. Gotcha. I remember watching Joe Cat's guides way back in the day. I say way back in the day, and by that I mean like 2 years ago. Do you think the 6-7 kid lies awake at night shedding a single tear in the dark? Didn't 6-7 pull a Hawktua? We've talked about this before. Because that's such an insane sentence, but like, didn't he pull a Hawktua and do like a crypto scam and then get like screwed? Beginner's luck. If you think healing a sapling or two is going to convince me that you are worthy inheritor to the teachings of the Master Altua. He tried crypto, I think. That's so badass. /J. Sister, what are you doing here? This kid cannot see you. Yes, he can. I'm not John Cena. I am not invincible. Seeing to my pig-headed brother's safety, what do you think I'm doing? For better or worse, it would appear you suffer only from bruises to your leg and your pride. Oh, Rune, for all your obstinacy, I know that deep down you are no fool. No, you are wise beyond your years. You realize as well as I the dire fate that will befall Gridania if we do not quell the Great One's fury and restore peace to the wood. The adventurer is not Pajali, this is true, but what of it? Would you blindly trumpet tradition as the very forest turns against us and brings ruin to our home? We have a greater calling to answer, you know this. I do, sister. You're right. I shouldn't be racist. We live in a truly fetid time when you can say some bullshit like that. I know what you mean. That's what I'm saying, man. The transformation of language is kind of beautiful. As a linguist, I find the sentence, didn't 6-7 pull a hawk Tua, endlessly fascinating. And I only say that half jokingly. Oh my dear, I'll run. Aaron! What are sisters for if not to forgive their little brother's fits of folly? Now, Rion, I believe the most important task of us still awaits us. Let us return to Cramp Tranquil. Yeah, I'm a linguist. Can't speak my first language. Fuck. Granddad. I don't know where that came from. Sorry. This water tastes funky. And it's because it has an aftertaste of the Gatorade powder I had in it earlier. Like, in the cup, I mean. But it's one of those, do you ever have those things where, like, you have a faint taste of something in your water, but it's so faint it tastes gross rather than good? Maybe that's just a me thing, but that's what I'm having. That's why flavored water has always been touchy. As a kid, I loved Propel water, because that shit was, like, they had a lot of flavoring in that. But then, like, there was, like, other flavored water we get where it was, like, a very, very slight hint of something. And because it was so slight, it tasted like the water was contaminated rather than flavored. I don't know. Again, maybe that's a me thing. I knew it was only a matter of time before Aaron came around to reason, and yet his hesitance to accept you was not entirely unfounded. When we first met, I promised that one day I would share with you his tale of how magic came to be regarded as a forbidden art. I suppose this is as good a day as any for the telling. The tale began some 3 millennia ago, the 5th astral era. It was the time of the endless frost, when a barren wasteland of snow and rime stretches as far as the eye could see. Food was scarce and warmth scarcer. The histories hold many a grim tale of those who died in their beds, starving and benumbed. So did our ancestors discover magic, born of the most fundamental instinct, survival. In time, the winter thawed and magic was no longer essential for survival, but once awakened to its conveniences, there was no returning to how things once were. Ere long, the people discovered all the myriad ways in which magic could be employed, and civilization flourished. But posterity breeds contempt, and nations warred for power and riches. So did the people seek greater and greater power, to rain destruction down upon their enemies. So was born black magic, the most devastating form of sorcery the world has seen. At the same time, another form of magic emerged, brought forth by those who could keep the immense destructive power in check. That is white magic, our magic. Does this surprise you? Just as there can be no dawn without the night, the white and black are but two sides of the same coin. Listen, oh, the white and black, you can make a joke here. Listen, it's been done a million times. I know y'all are expecting it. It's not going to happen. At least acknowledge that it's there before someone in chat says it. But, like, dude, like white magic versus black magic and then making some sort of, like, racial joke about it. Dude, they did that in Everybody Hates Chris, okay? And that was peak comedy. So, listen. You can't battle with the greats at that point. So just move on. War raged on. Magic was used and abused with little concern for the consequences, and consequences there were. Unchecked use of magic soon dried the flow of ether, threatening to bring blight to the land. The magic of healing, it made little difference. If used with no concern for the ether, our magic could prove as ruinous to the land as the most devastating black magic spell, and so it was the practicing of white magic was forbidden, with one exception. The Pajal. Our kind were entrusted as sole shepherds of now forbidden art to serve as healers and bringers of peace while ensuring that this great power would never again be misused. Though he is still young, Errant feels the profound sense of responsibility as strongly as any of us, thus his hesitance to accept you. But having seen your abilities, the sincerity of your intentions, you can rest assured his doubts have been dispelled. With 3 of us united in place and purpose and your skills ever growing, the day we may perform the quieting draws near. To our fortune, the Great One has not yet been entirely consumed by fury, but our time remains short. To commune, there's a small gesture here. To commune with the Great One and restore the Twelveswood to its former state of harm. Their name is the Tickler? Hello? Wait, their name was... get out of here. To commune with the Great One, to restore the Twelveswood to its former state of harmony, we must truly be of one heart, one of mind. It is to the end that Altoa Kant has guided you to us. Further, your mastery of our art, Riona, has let us mend the wounds of the wood together. That was a long-winded explanation to just tell me that I have Cure 3 now. Yippee! Alright, badass. So I have Cure 3. Quickly dash, 15 yalms forward, cannot be executed while bound. I think I am going to move that where my dash on Dancer is. I kind of keep it super out of the way. Ooh, you know what? Sleep, I should probably also put up here. Alright, I think that's good. But yeah, dash, I keep out of the way because during the final raid of Endwalker, I kept accidentally pressing dash instead of one of my combo attacks, and I dashed off of the platform and died twice. It was very embarrassing. Anyway, let's go to the Gold Saucer and check out our stuff, and then we'll probably call it there, I think.
I'm telling you to call it.
Also, I can sell this card. Boop, beep, 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 beep. Discard this meat. I don't need it. Giggles, can you stop? Alright. Yeah, I'd like to sell my card for $100. Yeah, dude, I have so much freaking Gold Saucer points right now. It's incredible. Alright, alright. Let's get a freaking bingo. I'm feeling a bingo today. Welp. It's quite literally impossible. 81. Great. Alright, I got, I think, literally the worst one. Alright, this is bingo. I feel it. Fuck! 1,000's still good, though. I'll take that. Bingo. Bingo. God damn it. Once again, it's literally impossible. 120. Oh my god. Well, that's fine. I actually got it twice in a row. Like 2 days in a row, rather. Not twice in a row. So that's honestly more than I can say. Open tournament! Nah, we gotta stop. I'm tired. I think I want to just get back to resting. And get some food and some drink. And then probably relax and draw for the rest of the night. But it's been a fun stream. Very cursed stream. Pup setting is pretty good. But yeah, very cursed stream. I lost a follower this stream, actually. That's awesome. Anyway. But yeah, very low energy. If I'm feeling healthy enough tomorrow, I'll do another stream. Either Final Fantasy X or more Sonic. I think I'm just going to stick with those 2 games for now, because I have something about... I'll talk a little more, because I meant to talk about it today, but I forgot. About Twilight Princess, because I haven't played that in a couple weeks. But yeah, so if I'm feeling well enough tomorrow, we'll do a stream. But it just depends on how I'm feeling. Hopefully I can get better rest and not oversleep again. So I can actually at least stream on time if I can at all. And then Tuesday I definitely won't be streaming because that's when I have my doctor's appointment for my pit, for my lump. So anyway, thanks again everybody for stopping by. It's been chill. I hope you all have a good rest of your days though. Bye bye.